Good morning students, welcome back to online classes. Continuing with our 7th chapter, that is congruence of triangles. We have completed our exercise 7.1 and 7.2, 4 questions. In this chapter we have learnt the meaning of congruence. That is, meaning of congruence is identical shape, things which are having identical shape, size, they are called congruent to each other. Next we have learnt the criteria for congruency, that is for triangles, that is side congruency, next angle side angle congruency, next side angle side congruency, and the fourth one we have learnt right angle hypotenuse side congruency. Next, when we see for congruency for length, line segments, we have to see the length of the line segments. If the length of the line segments are same, we can say that two line segments are congruent to each other. Next, we have learnt about congruence of angles. In that, if the angles of two if the angles are same, if the angles measures are same of any two angles, we can say that the angles are congruent, whether the arms are short or long also. Next, in exercise 7.2, we have started our exercise with they have given some triangles, and we are trying to tell the which criteria is used, which property is used, that is angle side angle or side angle or side angle side or RHS side is used to say that two given triangles are congruent to each other. So in that we have completed our question number 4, and now question number 5. See, in the figure given figure, the two triangles are congruent to congruent. The corresponding parts are marked. Can we write that triangle RAT is congruent to? Means they have given two triangles. Let us draw those two triangles first. RAT. This is one triangle. Angle R. Next angle T. Angle A. This side and this side. Next triangle they have given as NO and W. This is angle N, this is angle W, this is angle O, and this is one side and this one side. They have given these two triangles. They have given which angles are equal. They have given which sides are equal. So let us first take out all the angles which are equal and all the sides which are equal. See, first angle A, angle we are going to start with, because it is triangle RAT. So let us start with R. Angle R is equal to angle W here. Angle R is equals to angle W. Next, angle A is equals to, I am writing it corresponding sides equal, so I have started with R. Next, angle A is equals to angle O. Next, angle T is equals to angle N. Next, RA, side RA is equals to OW. Next, AT, line segment AT is equals to NO, line segment NO. These are the things which are equal here. So they are asking, so triangle RAT is congruent to, by which properties? You can see the angles are equal. Next, the sides are equal. So here, see, side angle side, we can take side angle side. So side angle side is one property. Next, angle side, otherwise here also angle side. So here also angle side angle. Next, side angle side. So there are two properties used in this. So angle, side angle and side angle side, these are the two properties used to show that these two triangles are congruent to each other. So you are going to write it as given here, given, and you are going to write all these. After that you are going to write that by side angle side and angle side angle properties, triangle RAT is congruent to triangle NOW. This is your fifth question. In the fifth question, they have given two triangles and they have given the angles which are equal to each other in the two triangles. So what they have given, we have taken out all the angles, line segments which are equal, and here we can see that all the three angles are given, two sides are given. So from with this side angle side, here also side angle side. Next angle side angle, again angle side angle, otherwise here also angle side angle. From wherever you see, there are two properties which are used to show that these two triangles are congruent to each other. So we have written that, we have written what is given first, then we have written both the properties which are used to show that this angle RAT is congruent to the triangle NOW. This is your fifth question. Next, your sixth question. Again they have given two triangles, means two figures A and B and two triangles each, and they are asking you to show by which properties those two triangles are equal to each other. So here let us draw the first one. See, BAT, next see here, this side is equal to this side, and you can see this is 90 degrees, so this is also 90 degrees, so 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. Next this angle is equals to this angle. Now they are asking how these two, you can see these two triangles, there are two triangles in this figure. One is like this, another one is like this. This is B, this is also B, this is A, this is A, this is T, and this is C. They have joined these two triangles to form one triangle. But these two, there are two triangles in this one single picture. There are two triangles. So this is the one and this is two. So they have given the angles which are equal, they have given the sides which are equal, and here you can see it is 90 degrees both the sides, and they are asking whether how, by using which property these two triangles are congruent to each other. So let us write what is given first. See, given here TBA, that is angle TBA, that is this angle, is equals to angle ABC. Next it is given here 90 degrees, here also 90 degrees. So angle BAT is equals to angle BAC, that is 90 degrees. Next they have given the line segment. Line segment TB is equals to line segment CB, because these two line segments are equal. So this is your given part. So therefore, see here, side angles are equal, here angles are equal, and one side is equal. So here by using four properties, this is RHS, one is RHS, therefore by using RHS and the hypotenuse here, BT is equals to BC also, CB also. This is your hypotenuse here. This is one right angle, this is one right angle. So this is your hypotenuse. So right angle, side and angle. So with these from these two, by using RHS property, next side, angle, this is the common side. Here BA is the common side. So here side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. Next angle, side. Side, angle, side. Angle, side also. So angle, side, angle, side, angle, by this one also. Next, only that much, because these two are right angles. So RHS. Next side, angle, side. Next angle, side, angle. These are the properties used to show that. These are the properties used. Are the properties used to show that triangle TBA is congruent to triangle CBA. This is your first part of your sixth question. Same wise, they have given two triangles, and they have given the sides, they have given the angles also which are equal to each other. So like this only, what is given you have to write it, and by using which properties you can say that these two triangles, the given B part two triangles are equal to congruent to each other. I think you can do it. I am leaving you the B part for you to complete it as your homework. Next, seventh one, in a square sheet draw two triangles. This is just like that only. So we are going to go for our next seventh and eighth also same. We are leaving it. Next seventh one only. Let us do the eighth one there. Eighth one here, again they have given two triangles. This is your right angle triangle, this is your right angle triangle. PQR here. Next ABC here. And they have given angle C is equals to angle R. Now they are asking by which property. See, if triangle ABC and triangle PQR are to be congruent, name one additional pair of corresponding part. What criterion do you see? They are asking on which base you can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other. You can see that this is a right angle triangle, ABC is a right angle triangle, PQR is also right angle triangle. Angle B, let us write what is given. Given angle B is equals to angle Q is equals to, it is 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Next, angle C is equals to angle R. You can see by RHS property. RHS property, that is right angle is there. This thing, one common angle is there. Next, So the hypotenuse will also be equal. So by RHS property, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. This is your 8th question. They have given two triangles. They have given one right angle triangle and one angle which are equal. So by RHS property, that is right angle is equal there. Next angles are equal. So hypotenuse will also be equal. So triangle ABC by RHS property, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. This is your 8th question. Next, your 9th question. Explain why. They are asking you to they have given two triangles and they are asking you to explain why those two triangles are congruent to each other. So here they have given again right angle triangle here. This is your right angle triangle ABC, and they have given sides also and angle also. The angle A is given. Next BC is equal. Next one more triangle is given here, DEF. Angle E here you can see it is 90 degrees. Angle F is given and D is given. See here again angle given again. Let us write given angle A is equals to angle F. Next angle B is equals to angle E is equals to 90 degrees. Next BC is equals to DE. So here again right angle is equal and one side is equal. So automatically the hypotenuse also will be equal, because this side is equals to, that is BC is equals to DE, and angle A is equals to angle F, and B and E are 90 degrees. So automatically the hypotenuse also will be equal. So here by using RHS property, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. They have given two right angle triangles. Here they have given two right angles. They have given one side as equal. They have given one angle as equal. So automatically the hypotenuse also will be equal to each the two triangles of hypotenuse also will be equal. So by using the RHS property, these two triangles are equal. So in this way you have to show when two triangles are given, how to which property is used to say that those given two triangles are congruent to each other or not. With this we have completed our exercise 7.2 also. I hope we have completed our chapter congruence of triangles also. I am going to give you the PDF for you to complete the notebook. So with this we have completed our exercise 7.2. I have given only one question, that is 6th one, B part, for you to solve it. In that also angles are given common, sides are given common. So you can use side angle side property, next angle side angle property also for you to say that those two triangles, that is PQR, QPT and QRS, that is triangle QPT and triangle QRS, to say that these two are congruent to each other. There you can use side angle side property and angle side angle property. These two properties are used to say, that is the sixth one, B part. Sixth one, B part, to say these two triangles are congruent to each other. You can show that side angle side property and angle side angle property are used to show those two triangles are equal by writing the given you can, after that you can write the conclusion that by using these two properties the triangles both are congruent to each other. So with this we have completed our exercise 7.2 and also our chapters number 7, congruence of triangles.